Hey everybody. I had a really long day today, a very long morning to be exact. Reason why? English class. Whoa. So in English, we're reading a book called Feed by M.T. Anderson, and we have to do a social criticism essay and present it in front of the class, where people look at you, stare at you, point out your flaws, waiting for you to mess up. Which is why I didn't do it. We went to the moon to have fun, but the moon turned out to completely suck. When there is a constant stream of games, shows, chats, and ads feeding directly into your brain, does the world make sense without it? Um, a hacker. Pretty much what the feed is about is people are born with a chip in their brain that constantly gives them information from the internet. There's chats, advertisements that constantly pop up in your mind. Pretty much like a cell phone, only it's in your head and you can't turn it off or charge it. It's it's but it's about a dysphoric world where everyone has a feed, and if you didn't, I'm not sure. I guess everybody has a feed because I haven't gotten to a part where there hasn't been a feed in somebody's head. So, I'm gonna be completely honest here. I have horrible, horrible, horrible anxiety. Okay? And that's fine. A lot of people have anxiety. A lot of people have different levels of anxiety. Some people will shake and tremble almost like they have Parkinson's disease when they're about to, I don't know, go up and throw an apple away in the garbage. Or there's people who are doing a speech and saying, oh boy, I'm nervous, but let's do it. Let's do it. Hello! And there's that kind of people with anxiety. And there's a lot of different types of anxiety, but I happen to be the one that cries in public in front of the classmates where everyone looks at me, waiting for me to mess up. So, anyways, down to what I was wanting to say. We had to write something about social criticism, something having to do with our world today, a news article, and how it can relate to the feed book. And a lot of people did it. It has to be only 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds, not too bad, right? I mean, you could totally get through it. Only 30 seconds in front of a 15, 20 people looking at you, waiting for you to mess up. I'm gonna keep on repeating that because actually that sounds pretty good. Self 5. See, awkward person here. So while people were presenting their whatever it was, some people didn't even make it to 30 seconds. They made it to 5 seconds with pausing, with people looking at them, waiting for them to mess up. I wasn't laughing. Nope. In fact, this grade was worth 25 points. 5 points was the information. 20 points was to present it in front of people, staring at you, waiting for you to mess up. And I was downgraded because I refused to go up in front of my class and recite all this. Because not only does it say, oh, well, good job, you made it through. No, it's, oh boy, the information that you have, you're being graded on, your posture, whether you're fidgeting around with your hands, if you're saying a lot, if you're making any sense whatsoever, those are the things that you're graded on. Me knowing that I stutter and I say a lot, and I've trained myself to not overuse the word like, which you probably noticed by now. So I'm sitting here in my bedroom in front of a camera. My stuffed animals are watching, so that's the only audience I'm gonna get. I'm not going in front of people doing this. I've done it in the past. Was I nervous? Hell yeah! But I'm gonna read this right now. I'm going to post it on my Facebook page. You guys can go like that in the comments. And I don't know if I should send it to my teacher or not. Because I just sound rude. And I'm a horrible person. Alright. Feed was written in 2001, a year when technology was not even remotely close to being as advanced as it is in 2015. According to a Kaiser Foundation study in 2010, children ages 8 through 18 spend an average of 7.5 hours per day on electronics. That means 52.5 hours per week, or 2,730 hours per year. Today, us teens are able to admit the difficulty to see a life without the use of a cell phone, iPod, computer, or internet. Nobody thinks about how overusing technology is affecting physical health as well as decreasing our brain usage as generations continue on. Obesity has optimized in the last 30 years, which results in many health risks to start during the earlier stages of life, thus decreasing the average life expectancy. In Feed, technology has numbed their minds to the point where they feel that it is impossible to think on their own. Our society is more than halfway there. And that was what I had to read in front of my class. And I'll admit, was I gonna stutter? Yes. Did I read pretty quick to get it over with? Yeah, I did. Did I say I don't think I did. I didn't try and stutter. No, you don't try and stutter, but it's hard enough for me to do it in front of a camera, knowing that people will look, will see it. But it's a lot better than having a bunch of people staring at me, waiting for me to mess up. And it's just very difficult for me. I'll go out and talk to people, of course. I'm not the type of person. I'll talk on the phone, I'll Skype with people. Yeah, I mean, I do YouTube videos. But there's just some things that I just can't bring myself to do. And I shouldn't be downgraded for that. I shouldn't lose 20 points of my grade out of a 25-point activity, all because of something I cannot control. So thank you guys for watching. As you probably heard before, that I have a new YouTube page, so you guys can go like that. In the comments, feel free to kick me. Please do not be creepy! I don't want to see anything below the waist. So, have a good rest of you guys' week, and I will update soon.